Oh, themes.
Hey.
Good night.
Hi, everybody. We're here at the Raconteur Society. Back to you again on a Tuesday night. Tonight we are playing Low Life by Andy Hopp. So, Dale, do you want to tell us more about that?
Yes, I can. Low Life, Rise of the Lowly, is for Savage Worlds, and it's by Andy Hopp, the estimable Andy Hopp, who's a great guy. So just imagine a post-apocalyptic kind of Mad Max world if it was envisioned by Monty Python, Ren and Stimpy, and the Muppets. That's the best way to describe this game. It is hilarious. It is very creative. It is awesome. If you get a chance to check it out, please do. He's got a couple books: Low Life, The Rise of the Lowly, The Gadabout's Guide to Mother Oath, and the book on religions, Holy Crap. So they are fun games. It's all Savage Worlds, so it uses the Savage World system. Why don't we go around and introduce our characters real quick? So, Dennis, you want to start?
Okay. I am Snagyorth Florgmeister. It's been several months since I had to say that.
Yeah.
October last year, in fact. I am a Bodil, and Bodils are made of odds and ends, leftover bits of human DNA. And the parts don't necessarily match. I have a hand on my chin, I've got one breast, and I've got, here's the censored part, purple penises for hair. So,
Yeah.
and I'm a holy roller, and I proselytize about the return of the humans, and you want to be on their right side so you don't get stepped on.
Right.
Okay. Well, mine is just a plain out weirdo. Name is Jitters. The race is the taint race. The taint race is half vegetable, half animal. In this case, it is half eye. Look it up. It's in Africa. It's a type of primate. And half shriveled avocado.
Makes a wonderful dip.
Stinks a little bit, little bloodthirsty and mean, colorblind, can't see a frickin' thing other than just like black, gray, and white.
All right. Tonight I am playing Scoich McGuigan. She is a marsh fellow. She does speak English, but nobody can understand what the fucking word I say.
Yeah. Need the handle.
My turn?
Yep.
I am the Smelf with no name. Smelfs are normally rather tall. They just have very huge noses and very tall, stilted legs, but mine is actually a short one. You can barely see his leg. You can't really see his legs at all. He's just basically a robe with a nose and then a floppy hat on, and it comes all the way down to the eyes. So all you really see is like a nose dressed up in robes. And he is a Smellcaster.
There you go.
And I'm playing Hojo Mojo. And
Jojo.
yeah, when I have a giant maul in my hand, I have this deep voice, which I'm talking like right now. Yes, thank you. I don't know why you had it. But, yeah, I'm basically a ho-ho sandwich. The little ho-ho treat. And I have this giant maul, which is a hammer, and I can't count, and I beat people up. I'm a bounty hunter, but when I put it down, I lose my temper. Sorry about that.
So sorry I hit you like that, my friend. I lose my intimidation, and I'm just a little hostess thing. But when I
Pick it back up. I'm a big bad guy. Yep.
He has
okay, can I borrow this for the night? Thanks a lot.
he has the hindrance compensating for something.
This is why I'm so happy he's not a Twinkie.
Oh my.
And I have an NPC, a character that I would ever play if somebody ran it. Quoshnozzle the Croach. He is basically a cockroach-looking dude. He is a giggity gigger. Giggities are little conical, triangular, fluttering things, and you can touch them appropriately or inappropriately and take a power from them. So, and they can touch you and take a trait from you that he can then touch and use. So if he really wanted to, he could send a Giggity over to Ho-Ho and get his intimidation and have the giggity fly back, he could touch it and get that intimidation himself.
Well, you can touch it anytime you like there, fella.
Right. So, yeah, he's a giggity gigger, so he's got these little creatures floating around him all the time. And then our missing compatriot is Rob. He plays Longface, Ouchie Fingers, Nay, Gurgur Nay.
Gurgur Nene.
Gurgur Nay. He is a
Something
Tizzant,
like that.
which is a mishmash of animal parts. So he's got like
Got the horse face, bear
face,
claws,
bear
and leg-
claws,
or yeah, bear.
a raptor mohawk, and something else. I can't remember what else.
And he's a price-a-corn.
He's a price-a-corn. What's a price-a-corn? A buccaneer.
Ah.
That's in the book. Don't blame me. So you guys have kind of done some adventures, and you've settled down, and you found a nice little coastal town known as Farmer's Blow. Yeah. So Farmer's Blow is right on the edge of a river, a large river, pretty big river. It's not the Mississippi. Who knows what it is? It's
Is it the tributary?
yeah, it's probably a dribbletory.
Oh.
It's water in this world is very rarely water. It could be phlegm, it could be wax, it could be mucus. You don't know. So, but you guys are okay with it. It's a lake, it's a river, whatever. We're swimming.
Women.
Yeah. So it's a little coastal town. You guys have kind of decided to stay here for a few days, kind of get some rest, enjoy some fishing for slogs, whatever you want. Things that are available. Yeah, there's Suds Middens, which are taverns. So you can get drunk, you can eat, you can fish, you can whatever you want to do. So you guys kind of had a little mini vacation lately. And it gets to be, you've been here about 2 days. There are ships that come in. They call them tubs. There are tubs that come in. Some are like horse troughs that have propellers on them. Some are actual look like boats. You know, some are paper boats. You don't know. But ships come into the harbor and kind of leave. It's more of it's not like a big port city. It's just a stopping point. But there are some pretty good sized ships that come through. You've been here 2 days, watched ships come and go, crews come and go. You've seen, dock workers, you've seen price-a-corns, you've seen all kinds of travelers and merchants come through here. So if there's anything you're interested in buying, it's kind of like, oh, wow, the merchants will come in, set up for a day, have a little marketplace down on the docks, so you can do that kind of thing if you want. Bid yourselves good night, and then you go upstairs, and the next morning you wake up, and everybody kind of trods downstairs at various times. They have a free breakfast, a continental breakfast, which is awesome. So you can ooh, all right.
Because we're on the continent.
Yeah. Incontinental breakfast, maybe, you don't know.
Continental breakfast. There you go.
So yeah, you guys sit around for about an hour and still no word from Longface.
Probably after a while, can I try and smell them?
You can.
What do I need to roll?
Tracking.
Tracking, I got that.
Now, this is Savage Worlds, so just to remind everybody, because it's been a while since we played Savage Worlds, you'll need basically one of every die type, and then you'll need an extra 6-sider that's different, and that will be your wild die.
And I've already handed out everybody their bennies, our cute little...
Yes. Hi, Mom.
Hi, Mom.
So let me get my last die. Where is it? Well, anyway, you need one of every die. So, Brad, you're going to use smacking.
Smack you down?
Tracking, right? So that would be your smarts, and then your wild die. So,
Okay.
so you roll whatever D8, whatever die type your smarts is, and then make sure you roll your wild die. When you roll,
So if I have a D6 in both tracking and smarts, I roll 2D6 and then a wild die.
2d6. One of them will be your wild die.
2D6 and one, then wild die.
Yeah, one is the wild die.
Okay, wait, hold on one second. So what's the difference between tracking and then because you said smarts? What's the difference then?
Oh, I'm sorry, I meant your tracking. I was.
Okay, so don't use smart, use tracking.
Yeah, use
your
tracking.
skill.
Yeah, use your skill.
4.
4 is your highest?
Yes.
Okay. So the way that works is your dice can ace. So if you roll the highest of your die type, roll again, but you just take the best of either one. So if you rolled a 6 on your D8 or a D6, if you rolled a 4 and a 3, 4. If you roll a 6 on either one, roll it again, add to it. All right. So you had a 4.
Yeah. So
Okay.
what do you normally need to succeed?
Your target number in Savage Worlds is always a 4.
Okay.
So if you beat it by 4, it's a raise.
Okay.
So it's kind of got that Deadlands thing to it. All right. So you rolled a 4. Yeah, you kind of you're sitting down in the kitchen. Yeah, you can smell him, but it's not as strong as it should be. It's very, very faint.
Maybe he got up and left. He's not around here.
Well, did we have any plans for today, or should we actually try to go looking for him?
I assume we all stayed in separate rooms.
Probably, yeah.
Well,
Unless you guys wanted to bunk up or anything.
I'll go look at his room.
Okay. All right, you're gonna go up to his room.
Yeah.
All right. Anybody else going? You're just gonna stay down here.
I'll go up.
I'll stay down here for right now.
Okay. So you two go upstairs, and as you get up there, come to his room door. Knock. No answer. Okay. Yeah, it opens right up. He didn't lock it. And as you open the door, you notice it's kind of chilly in here. The window's wide open. The curtain's kind of blowing in. And his bed is unmade. In fact, it looks like it's kind of messed up. And as you kind of look, roll your notice.
Notice. I don't seem to have notice.
If you don't have notice, it's smarts.
Correct.
Okay.
But you roll a d4, or you roll a d4 minus 2. Plus your wild die, which is a d6. It's unskilled if you don't have notice.
Okay, so that'd be.
So I'm rolling my
D4.
smarts or a
You're-
D4.
A d4.
Mm,
You gotta pop your wild die.
again. So total 12.
11.
11, 12. Okay, so you guys walk in, you're like, well, maybe he did leave. And then as you guys are kind of standing there, you look around and you see on the windowsill, there's something on the windowsill. It looks like it's kind of glistening.
Shiny?
Sort of. Not like a shiny object, but like something wet. And then as you go to take a step forward, you notice you look down and you see actually something on the floor. And as you look down, it looks like it looks like a feather.
Hi, John.
Hi, John.
Feather. I identify it.
It looks like kind of from an oily boyd. So it's kind of like kind of glistening, so slimy a little bit. But you notice it's drying out, which probably means that it's like when you pluck it out of an oily boyd, it goes dry, like a flower like a leaf that died. So it's dry. So you're like, okay, well, it's not been attached to an oily boyd for a while.
I'll go see what that
Probably sometime
glistening
during
thing
the
in the
night.
window.
Okay. You go over and look. Make a smarts check. This is what's called a common knowledge check. So just roll your smarts, target number 4.
My regular
But you-
smarts, right?
You get to add +2. And as you look at it, you realize you know what this is. It's basically ectoplasm. It's of the danged.
Not the darn, the danged.
The danged.
Don't mess with the darn.
Which is basically of the danged is any kind of undead, whether it's a ghost, a vampire, a zombie. They call them of the danged. You gotta say it like that too. Because you can't say damned. I mean, come on. So yeah, that's ectoplasm right there.
Señores,
So, Scorch, who are we going to call?
dang the botas!
Notice. Okay. So you guys come back downstairs, and the rest of you are just sitting around waiting to see what happened. You still haven't seen Longface come in or anything. You two come on back down.
I don't know where's everybody at?
They're upstairs looking at Horseface's broom.
His broom? Where did he get a broom at?
I don't know, but I think they went to the room instead.
Oh, well, all right.
The room.
Oh, the room. The room has a broom. Mine didn't get a broom. But this
Forget the broom.
all right, I
I
forget
didn't
it.
get a wastebasket, so what difference does it
Well, what
make?
kind of cheap place is this?
That's right, we should demand our money back.
I demand it back. Hey, boy, you.
Yes.
Why didn't he get a trash can and why does everybody else get a broom in the room?
This is a trash can, and nobody has brooms here.
Oh,
Oh,
But they got good coffee.
yeah, the coffee is.
Coffee is good.
Yeah, the continental breakfast is that. More continental breakfast, please.
Oh, sure. It's summer. There's plenty on the floor. Just pick it up.
I can fear the waffles.
He actually says, "Would you like some more coffee?"
Yes.
He opens a little cupboard, and there's one of those slogs that's in the bondage gear. More coffee. All right.
Oh, I love it when they squeal.
Well, these guys come back downstairs, so
Did he?
Friends, we may have a problem.
I know, nobody has brooms.
Never mind that. It appears Longface has been taken away during the night by
Dang.
One of the danged?
one of the dang.
you don't say.
Dang.
We do say a lot.
repeatedly.
Hot day.
No, they're usually cold.
Yeah.
So how do we know is of the danged?
Of the dang.
What's that? Let me smell it. What's it smell like?
It smells like the dead.
Oh, it's of the danged.
Yeah.
Did you just lick your finger?
No.
Why not?
He might turn into one of them.
Just then, you see some dock worker kind of shamble in to the. There's like the little suds mitten, like the incontinental suds mitten. He kind of staggers in, walks up to the bar. He's like, "I'll take a double." The guy's like, "All right, you all right?" No, they were here in the night. Whoa. And the guy's like, "What was here in the night?" He downs it. Of the dang.
Oh, they're all over the place.
We're running up Sly right next to him on the bar stool.
You don't say
I do say.
that you did.
Yes.
It seems that some of the danged took one of our compatriots
He did.
out through the window.
They did.
It sure seems that way.
Pour another one. Here's to your friend. You'll never see him again. He takes a drink.
Well,
Oh, I haven't done
we better move on then.
He's like, yeah. Well, the ship was in last night. Came in late last night. A bunch of us hid under the barrels while they kind of got off the boat. And one of them was bad. I mean, he looked freaky. I don't know what it was. It was of the danged. I mean, there were some spookies and some like crunchy things.
Crunch.
Yeah.
Crunchy.
And then there was one that was like real tall and thin, had a cape, just kind of hovered wherever he went. Boy, he was evil looking. But he looked like
Get on the motherfucking boat.
looked like a cream filling, but all like sucked dry of cream. I don't know. It was weird.
You got
Boat.
green.
They were on the boat. They went right up to a window up here. That must be your friend's room. Went in.
Wait, isn't he like a priceoneer?
He's a price of corn.
A price of corn
Yeah.
or whatever?
Yeah, he's a price of corn.
So maybe they came to collect him. Maybe he's with their crew.
Maybe they needed him as crew.
Sure.
I
Well-
thought I crew.
I can tell you that fellow they took didn't look like he wanted to go.
Uh-oh.
Nay.
They tied him up.
Can you show it? Did they take him to the ship?
Yeah, and they just departed not long ago.
They horse snapped him.
Show
Oh,
us where that ship was, and where can we get another one?
Sure. Follow me.
all right.
throw
Don't
a
have to
coin
make
on the
you die
bar
again.
as I'm leaving.
Okay, yeah, that's fine. So you guys go down to the docks. It's early morning. Sun is just up. So it's kind of like, oh, okay. And he's like, yeah, the ship was docked right over there. And I can ask Stinky Pete. I think he took a picture of it. So you know what you're looking for. Well, he drew it. He didn't have a camera.
Yeah.
So he did a drawing of it. And then you can get a boat down here in the docks if anybody's crazy enough to go after that thing.
What about your captain?
That would be us.
No. He already said no. In fact, he's still hiding. I just had to get a drink.
All right. How many clams would it take you to go after him?
More than you probably have. But there's other ship captains here who might go.
Where?
Well, they're all over the place. You see lots of little boats and stuff. Some people milling about on boats. You're like,
Well, which way do they sail?
that way.
Right, go look around.
Kiki crap
Sniff out a
pants.
captain that looks that smells courageous.
Okay, all right.
Smells great.
Smells courageous. You
Follow my
smell some,
nose.
See
you
him sniffing, so
smell
I
some
just follow
captains
right
right now
behind.
that don't smell too courageous. They may have soiled something, but you do kind of see. You're kind of walking down the docks as you guys move about. You smell one boat that's like, smells crazy.
Oh, that's good enough.
That
Smells like somebody who would be
Get
really
courageous, settle for crazy.
like fearless. I smell fearless.
Everybody over here.
The shiny one.
So
I
as you
started
guys
it off
walk up,
over there.
it's a boat. It's not overly large, but it's decent size. Probably holds about 15 people max. And that's like crew and maybe some passengers. As you kind of walk up, there's a gangplank that goes up to it, and you hear some accordion music being played, on deck. So you kind of walk on up or hail the boat, or I don't know how you guys want to do it. The gangplank's there.
Just can I? Ahoy!
Sure. You see somebody kind of peek up, kind of like, ahoy. What you see is a pile. A pile is basically a giant pile of crud. I'll give you a picture of one so you know what you're looking at.
A pile of crud.
Right there is a pile. Can
Hey,
you
there's
see
a
that?
smell right next to him.
Yep. So that is a pile. So as you guys, just big, sentient, moon-faced pie shape of dirt and gunk. Ahoy!
Ahoy! Are you the fearless captain of this ship?
Oh, I'm not the captain, but he's aboard.
Oh, can we speak to him?
Sure.
Whoa.
I'll get him.
All right.
The bard.
Captain! You,
I don't understand how this fella could be aboard and be a captain. It's a piece of wood.
Yeah, bard. The bard. Huh?
Well,
Draw his face on it or
it
something.
just means he's always got a stiff upper lip.
Oh, yeah, that's
so
true.
you see a guy kind of move up, and he kind of like has this weird swagger as he walks up to the edge of the boat. You can only see him from here up. He's a bodal. He's got two noses. His ears are very kind of like long-lobed, but they're upside down, so they look like Spock ears, but they're floppy. And he's got the two noses. He's got the big mustache, kind of big handlebar mustache. You also notice he has three eyes, but he's only got one. The eye in the middle of his forehead is fine, but the other two have eye patches that kind of crisscross across his head. And he kind of walks up and he's like, I'm the captain. What can I do for you?
Brother Bodo! I'm Snagger Flurmeister. Our friend has been abducted
Ah,
in the night, and the ship just left. And we'd like you to help us give chase to get our friend back.
all right. Sounds interesting. He's been kidnapped, you say?
Yeah, horse snapped.
Horse snapped.
Taint snapped.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Tisn't napped.
tisn't napped.
Tisn't napped.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah,
all
this
right.
is our taint. He's our doesn't.
That's your taint, huh? Nice to meet you.
Hi.
All right.
Like my hat?
I do. So,
Didn't you like the hat I put on it?
I'm going to the accordion.
which
Hang on.
boat are we going to be chasing here?
The one filled with the crew of the gang.
Oh, the time.
Good day.
We got lots of clams.
And we'll be where we get it.
Hello. Yes, lots of clams.
Yeah.
Well, all right then. And it's of the danged?
Yeah.
Not afeard of the danged.
Well, we're a pretty bad butt, so, you know,
You have a pretty bad butt.
Yeah,
Yeah,
well-
powder for that.
it's vicious.
Well, mine's viscous. So
Oh, well, we can fight together then.
that's right.
All right. How many clams we talking about?
How many clams you got?
A billion?
How many clams do you need?
How many clams you got?
Let's see. Oh, that's not. It was like an review.
I pulled out 10 and like,
Well, I got 10. I can give you 10 too.
I've got this
How
many.
about 10, 10, 10, 10?
Bring it aboard. And you guys kind of come up the gangplank, and as you get onto the deck, he's only got 3 people, and he's like, well, it's a good thing you got so many people. We're going to need crew. I've only got 2 left.
What happened to the others?
They quit.
Why?
They got drunk. And they couldn't find their way back at the last port, and we couldn't wait for them.
Oh, yeah, you gotta get your job. You gotta do your job.
Yes, which
Yep.
right now is nothing but rescuing your friend.
Yep. Well, here's
And as you go to hand him that, you notice
we
he
brought your one other crew guy back.
kind of waddles up to you. He has no legs, so he's got like 2 big peg legs. So like clank, clank, clank. So that's why he's got that weird gait. He's just kind of stumps over to you. He's like, "Well, nice to meet you. I'm the captain, Giesel Pudbucket."
Kiesel.
I thought I had a waddle.
Okay. Alrighty.
Giesel Pudbucket. I'm the captain.
Yeah.
This here's Mr. Chum, my first mate. That's the pile. And he's like,
Do sharks like him?
"Oh, maybe. I guess. It tastes pretty crappy." And over there is the other hand, and you see a dunks, which is, I'll show you a picture of them. They are basically the evolution of the dung beetle.
Brace yourself.
Those are dunks.
lots of legs.
Yeah. They got like 4 legs and 4 arms, and he's over there, and he's rolling this big pile of dirt up on deck.
He's got a dot of dirt.
Yeah, he's basically sweeping into a big ball and then rolls it forward and sweeps a little more into it. So he's collecting all this crud.
Hey, could you make something out of it?
I think it's gonna make supper.
Do you ask him that?
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh, why, yes, I can. Look. What? Oh, I'm sorry, I gotta get his accent down." He's like, "Yes, I can. Hey, look at what I did. It's very nice."
Oh, very nice.
And
very
he has a
nice.
little statue of Captain Pudbucket. And as you look, there's like maggots crawling in it, and you're like,
It even
and
moves.
you're kind of like,
Live action statuary.
Yeah, I like
it's made of manure. That's a poop statue.
What are got culture here? Yes.
He's like,
Some kind of cultures.
yeah. He's like, you like it?
Yes.
It's made of poop.
Nice.
And if you'd like, I can give you a scoop later.
Oh no, this.
Serve it up for dessert. Then.
Oh no,
you
no,
know?
that's not my taste.
I am
Keep it to yourself.
Stulio excreta.
Oh,
The dunks.
that's-
Glad to make your acquaintance with such a artful master.
Yes, I like it. Thank you very much. It's a very good. I like it.
very good.
So
Captain, if you don't mind, if we can bless the ship before we head out. Always good to bless
take
the
anything
ship
I can get for this ship.
when we're having to go after those of the day.
Sure enough. True enough. Yeah. Bless away.
So I go up to the prow and I go,
It's kind of his thing.
here in the presence of all, I bless the ship. What's your ship's name?
Doesn't have a name.
Bless the ship doesn't have a name with all of the inherent esoteric power of the humans.
Oh my.
So that's they don't
Yep, humans.
step and splash on us on our
Splash.
journey.
Yep.
Yes.
You see some
Okay, we're ready to get cut.
see some of the dock hands coming out, like, what's going on over there? And it's kind of like the sun's coming up behind him, so he's up there proselytizing, the sun shining. Yeah, you see people like, man,
He's
Punt
good.
Bucket got his ship blessed.
Well,
That's great.
I won't kill anybody who disagrees
But
with
then
that.
you're that one guy you were walking with. Oh yeah, they're going out. They're going after those of the danged, and well, they're dead. Let's go get drinks. So he's like, all right. Well, I don't know how many of you guys know anything about sailing. Anybody know anything about boating, sailing? Nope, not at all.
Nope.
Yes,
What is a boat?
Actually, I do. Yes.
you're on one.
Okay, I know a little bit then.
All right, this is basically from what you just learned.
Yep, I am on a boat.
I've got skill 4 with boating. Yep.
That's good enough. That's good enough. We'll just tell you what to do. So he's like, we're gonna lift the anchor and get underway.
All right, I go over there, reach over the side, and just heave it up.
Heave it up.
I've got a D12 in strength, so
Lift it up into the air, and as it falls, Mr. Chum's like, oh, it's gonna hit the deck.
all right, I'll try and grab it or
Okay.
bring it in.
Yeah, go ahead and roll your agility.
My agility.
Yep.
Okay.
Or if you, I don't think you have catching.
Ooh, pepper.
That's 7 total.
Okay, so it basically comes flying down. It's about to hit the deck. He's like, oh, and you see the captain like, no. And you just grab it and set it down.
Yep.
The Captain Pud Bucket's like, holy crap, that worked. You blessed it. That's amazing.
Yeah.
This is gonna be easiest clams I ever made. Let's
Yep.
get going.
All right.
So he's gonna shout orders to you guys.
Pretty
You know.
good deal for 10 clams apiece.
Yeah.
He's like, all right. First things first. We got to get these sails up, and somebody's got to plug that hole, and somebody's got to dip that water out of here. So he basically shouts orders. There's a big hole in the side.
I got the climbing, so I'll get the ropes figured.
Yeah. So some of you can go up and do the ropes. You got climbing.
Climbing, and
Okay.
I've got my serpentine body and everything.
Okay.
going
You don't even have to roll. There's a big hole on the side of the ship.
Can I plug it with me?
Yes, you can. But
tasty bat.
I'm squishy.
you do notice there is a chain hanging from the hole, and on the chain, you know the old-fashioned tub stoppers.
Yeah.
Pull it up with the chain. That's hanging down below. You just have to pull the chain back and get it in the hole.
Okay.
So if a couple of you guys want to do that,
Okay, I'll go help her.
okay. And you can go down below decks inside to do that. You don't have to climb on the outside of the ship. Just grab the chain. So if you guys want to make a roll, it's basically your strength. And the way this works is you roll, and for every success or raise, pick out who rolls first, the main roll. Whoever's
What's your
helping.
strength?
It's D10.
Oh,
D12.
you can be the main one.
Okay, so you roll, and then if you get any successes or raises, they just add to her strength total.
Okay.
And anybody else who wants to help can do that too. You can get up to 3 people down there.
All right.
So you're D6 and the.
Wild die and the strength die.
What'd you need?
Target number 4.
Okay, so I got an 8. Yeah, I got a 6.
I got 1 success.
And a raise. And you got 1 success. So what'd you roll?
I got a 7.
So plus 3 is 10.
Plus 3 is
So
10.
you guys get down there and between the 3 of you, and it boonk right into place.
Hey, you need a hammer down there?
Seals perfectly. And then I guess a couple of you can go down below decks. Well, I guess that'd be, what was your name? Jitters?
Jitters.
You can go down and get some of the water out of the hole. So you get down there, and it's only like not even ankle deep. So you just get the bucket down there and scrape some of the water up from the bottom, or you can drink it. You can do either way.
Right up with
So
the
why
straw.
this boat was already sinking.
But it wasn't. We're blessed. We're gonna be fine. You get the sails all up, the wind picks up, and you guys start to take off. He's like, all right. Now we gotta catch up these of the dang. It shouldn't be too hard because they can't move around much during the daylight. So, they went that way. Yep. Let's go that way.
Post myself in captain fashion at the prow.
Nozzle comes up behind you and holds your hips so you don't fall.
I'm the king of the.
Yeah, Nozzle's there, so he's just kind of like, we're on a boat. So you guys set sail as you guys are kind of going along for the morning. He's like, I know they went this general direction. Got any plans on how to find them?
Well, you head that way.
All right, well, it's done.
Sniffles, can you smell him?
First check.
I'll try and smell.
Okay, yeah, use your tracking.
I'm glad we met you.
Who?
You.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
2 successes.
I don't remember how that happened, but I'm glad we did.
So if I get a 5 and a 4, is that 2? Or is it
You
just
just
the
take your
highest,
highest.
the highest
Take your
one?
highest
So 5.
one. Okay, so 5. Yeah, you can smell the kind of the decay a little bit stronger when you turn your head. So you're like, oh, okay. So you can go up there next to Snagyorth, kind of at the head of the boat, and just kind of point in the direction.
Okay.
So he's like, all right, well, follow the nose,
head
just
off
like
that
the
way.
cereal.
Right. Except mine's not colored.
Yeah, that's fine.
Slide me apart.
Okay.
You got any to drink as well?
Port.
Port. Yeah, he's like, well, if we're celebrating because we actually made it out of the harbor, yeah, we got booze down below.
Oh,
Oh, you don't want any booze?
no, that was good.
Oh, that was a good. Arr.
Arr,
All right.
arr.
I'm just with Poopa Angelo, see if he builds me a praying mantis.
Poopalangelo. He's like, Stulio, go bring up the hooch. He's like, yeah, I got that. That's a good idea. So he goes down, brings up a couple barrels, rolls them up on the deck, sets them upright. Mr. Chum goes into the captain's quarters, grabs a bunch of mugs, starts passing them out. He's like, this is the best ale I've got in a long time. It was left over from our last cargo. So have at it. They didn't need, I guess we got too much, so they let us have it. It's part of our fee. Didn't make clams, but we got booze. So you guys can fill up your mugs and start drinking. It tastes pretty good. It's actually really nice. He's like, yeah, it's from the big crack up
What?
north. The big crack
Nope.
of the big giant monster trademark.
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 Oh, not the crack of the Toa?
No, it's a crack of his butt.
Oh, trademark.
Yeah.
That's
Well,
his
just,
butt?
just a big monster's trademark. His butt's kind of free.
Higher up on it.
For use.
Oh.
It's open
Well, wait,
domain.
is his name trademark or is it the big monster?
I don't know. They just call it the big great monster trademark.
Oh. Well, that's all right.
I guess some lawyer guy did it.
Maybe that's what he does. He trades marks.
Well, that's true. He probably makes marks. How many
did make
How many stats you made with that? With his stuff?
Stulio?
Yeah.
He's like, oh, none from him. That's quite a bit of money to go get that.
Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Well, you always have to have a dream.
I suppose. They use our butts.
Oh, when I go, you
Hey,
can use the-
yeah, if you want to take a poopy, I can make something for you.
Sure, I'd be happy to
A
contribute to
souvenir.
the stool.
Yeah, a stoulenir. Yeah,
Well, I'd be glad. I like to donate to the arts. So yeah.
call it a bathroom buddy.
Here's leftover splintered wood. You want to make legs on that next one that you're doing.
So they're over there talking art. Just then,
I'm on my 4th mug of ale.
yeah, probably. Just then, you, Brad, make a smarts check. Target number, and anybody who's looking over. So, Snagyorth, you're drinking.
I'm drinking and watching.
Okay, so and you're watching him make poop statues.
Yeah.
And Flotion also can't see behind.
Did you say?
Snagyorth. Make a notice check. I'm sorry. Make a notice check.
Okay. So no notice. I gotta do die for my soup.
Yeah.
So am I still doing smarts or?
No, if you have notice,
No, I don't.
then D4 minus 2 because it's unskilled. But you still get your 1 on that.
I got a 2.
You got a 2, you got a 1. Okay.
That's
It is-
pretty impressive what you're making. Okay, another one off for you. For a nose.
For nose.
You should see what he does with the hair. It's fascinating.
Just then, the ship kind of. and rocks in the water. Something just
Did we hit something?
Mr. Chum's like, well, let me get up to the crow's nest. And he starts climbing up there. He gets up and he's like, oh yeah, it's a 20-footer. And the captain's like, what's a 20-footer? What is? He's like, oh, it's a Brocodile. They're like, a Brocodile? You see this as you look overboard. This is a Brocodile. It's basically a crocodile with a broccoli afro. And it's swimming near the ship, and it's pretty good size.
How big are we?
Well, you guys, they measure everything in yorts, but yorts are meaningless. So I would say, like, you guys, the way I picture
I said 4 foot tall.
4 foot tall.
He's shorter than me. I think he was 2 foot
You
tall.
might be like 5 foot tall, but most of you characters are going to be, to us, would be like 3 or 4 feet tall.
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So 5 foot tall is
But actually, we're like this big.
the Bodals are a little taller because they've got human DNA. So this Brocodile to us would probably be like 15 feet long. So to you guys, it's quite a bit bigger. So it's kind of swimming. It just swam under the boat and kind of came up. You can see the afro basically in the water. And then it circles around and it looks like it's going to come back. So
What, is that normal?
oh yeah, they're all over the waters in here. They're pretty aggressive, hoping they stay away, but apparently the blessing ran out.
I'm yelling over the side of the boat. I don't know
Kinda gets you, So she's yelling at me.
How's
Well, I don't. Maybe she speaks it. Well, I mean, I can give him a blessing right now.
That's probably a good idea.
Yeah.
Hang
All right.
on a minute, Poop Angelo. I'm going with my rope.
All right. Now I'm gonna
How
take
far away
that
is this
chain
thing?
and put it around me, and then as he comes by, I'm gonna jump off and attack, and you can reel me back in. How's that work?
I got a rope.
Oh, that's probably better than the chain.
Well, chain's better, but in case you gotta get back up, you
He's
gotta
like,
have somebody
I'm gonna
up.
jump off. You're pulling me back. He's got the anchor chained to his chest. I got a rope. That might be better. And you actually see Mr. Chum just stay up in the crow's nest. was like, yeah. Oh, wait.
What?
I might be able to help you.
Okay. How's that?
He is going to...
Yeah.
No place other to go.
Oh, I know. What do you get? How about a blessing before we go?
Yeah.
All right. That sounds pretty good.
Should I whip the top of his broccoli head to get his attention?
Sure. Antagonize it. That's all I'm saying.
Let's go.
So Foschnausel's like, all right, this might help a little bit. I don't know. And he kind of whistles, and you see one of the giggities kind of fly up on his shoulder, and he leans over and whispers to it, points to you.
How you doing?
And he kind of get him. The giggity just kind of like flies over, and they look like your little bennies here
Yeah.
with wings. Their ears are usually their
I
wings.
put my finger out.
Yeah. It kind of comes out, sees your finger, sniffs your finger, does the and goes and touches your nipple. Touches your nipple.
Oh, hey.
And as he does, you feel like, oh, and you kind of feel lighter than air. As a matter of fact, as you tie the rope onto you, you're kind of like, you almost look like a little balloon.
There we go.
That way you're a lot easier to reel back in.
All right. Well, hey, try and throw me at the thing.
I didn't think of that.
Well, give me the anchor, and then I'll go with the anchor.
Wait a minute. I got a better idea.
I'm getting a little worried about these. I need another blessing.
Does his and all it's like 10 of these giggities fly up from below decks, and he's like, just don't pass anything on, and they all basically land on your shoulders to weigh you down.
Oh, all right. Okay, this might get a little dicey. Here we go.
I'll keep whipping over the bow. Come on, you little fuck. Get over here.
Basically, you kind of float over the railing. The giggities are kind of like pushing you down.
Yeah. She's intimidating the thing.
Yeah.
Keep going.
The Brocodile swims up, opens its maw, sees this, and just kind of looks around. And kind of like, okay. Opens his mouth, and he looks like he's going to take a bite out of the ship.
All right. Nope. Bad crocodile.
Fat Brocodile. He seems like he's getting kind of angry at the whipping,
Yeah.
because every time she hits his afro, he's like,
I'm gonna give him a good whack.
always with the head. Don't touch the head. So
Look at
you're going to
this
go down
chicken.
and give him a whack?
Yes.
All right. Go ahead and roll your agility to hit.
All right.
His parry is...
Fighting, so we need that. Okay.
Yeah, plus your wild die. And...
I got a 2.
You got a 2.
Yep.
Even with the wild die?
Yep.
That's horrible. Yep. Okay, so you swing and you miss.
After
And
he
just-
misses, I'm gonna like jump onto the edge of the ship, do a beautiful dive like this, and slap my toes, land on the Brocodile because I have Beast Puncher.
Oh, that's right.
I'm gonna clap.
Yeah, you're gonna ride.
I'm going to stop whipping and watching this.
So you do the whole Red and Stimpy.
Yes.
I do this thing like, whoo.
Yeah, you swing and do like an aerial somersault, and the Giggities are like, whoa, one of them pukes. You kind of steady yourself, and just then you hear this slapping, and like there's like 6 little water slugs. Slugs are like worm. Imagine a Twinkie mixed with a slug. And they kind of come up out of the water in whole little numbers. And then they dip back down. You land on the Brocodile. And perfectly. Well, go ahead and roll your agility. I guess you should roll for this.
Okay, so is it gonna be agility and then my +2 for riding the animal?
Yes. And you don't have like any kind of acrobatics or anything like that, right? For a skill.
No acrobatics.
So just agility and your wild die, and then +2 to your highest roll.
5.
Okay. They made it. You land on his back, and he kind of like pauses, and you get there, and you just grab him by the scruffs of his broccoli sprouts or whatever. And what are you gonna do? Just
Yeah, it's like whatever might be like a mane,
yeah,
and just
start steering him.
start steering him
Okay.
away from the ship.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, you made your target number. So she lands on its back and kind of like, yeah, grabs the broccoli and kind of like tilts it, and you see him just kind of like, hey. He starts moving off.
I'm gonna shoot my crossbow,
Okay.
and hopefully I'm trying to get right down the gullet,
Okay.
right down his mouth.
All right. You'll probably need a raise because as she lands on him, he's going to be turning.
Yeah.
So, but if you get a raise, you can hit him in the mouth.
Okay. So that would be the actually rolling.
Shooting. Do you have shooting?
No.
Oh, well, then it would be your agility as a D4 -2 with your wild die.
Well, they don't shoot her.
That's a zip, but I popped on my wild die.
-4.
Eight? Okay.
-2. Do you get -2?
-2
The -2 off on that. So
to your highest roll, so 6. Okay. So it's not a raise. So as it moves, the arrow kind of flies right next to it in the water. To blink, and it does kind of like whoa. So it steers away. You missed. You can take another hit if you want.
Fall on the floor. What are you gonna do?
I thought
All right, that was a dumb question. We want me to hit it or wait and get you right home? Okay. Giggities, that away.
Giggity ho!
Giggity ho!
So they fly you over to Scoich.
Yeah.
The Brocodile's kind of like, whoa! And you're steering it away.
Mm-hmm.
So you want him to pick you up off the Brocodile?
Yeah, when we get far enough away.
Okay. So, yeah. It seems like it keeps wanting to turn around, but you keep it steady.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot again.
Shoot another time.
No.
Okay. So another crossbow bolt lands near it, and you notice it's kind of like,
Can I use my intimidation on it?
you can try.
So I got a 7.
7.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now you get out of here!
Okay. All
I
right.
gotta spin around because I can't hold myself.
Yeah.
It still looks like
You're like in
blade
zero
is going.
G. You're like in 0G almost. So it's kind of like, oh, somebody's steering me away. Ah, that guy shot at me. Oh, he shot at me again. No, she's getting me away from it. You get out of here. What's that crazy possessed dude again? So the Brocodile basically kind of like yelps like a puppy. Like, yeah. And it starts swimming. So you can grab Scoich.
Grab hold of my big old maul. There we go.
All right. So you grab onto that. The Brocodile
Brad.
keeps moving away. It's swimming away. It's like, no.
Reel us in. No, the rope.
That's what I just did.
And the Giggities basically let go of you, and you start. You're kind of like.
Whoa.
So you start blowing up, and you bring in your kite and get him back on board. And as you do, the captain's like, well, that was really amazing. You actually got that Brocodile out here without causing any damage to me or the ship or yourselves or it.
I put the anchor on to hold me down.
Thumbs up, pick up my mug, get another thing of ale.
Full schnozzle, kind of like, oh, yeah. Sends another Giggity over, and this thing like waddles. It's not flying, it waddles and touches you, and you get your weight back.
Oh, okay.
And then that Giggity kind of like, flies up.
Oh, it's giving me its powers.
Yeah, yeah.
Hey, little fella, thanks.
It basically flips you off and goes.
Here's a little something.
Line up our rope. Okay.
Flo Shaw's just
Well.
talking. All of a sudden, that Giggity pops up over his shoulder. Goes back.
Oh.
Yeah!
And I put the peanut at it. There.
So you guys,
By the way-
you and the Giggity you got.
Do we still have a clear line of smell?
Do we?
You can go ahead and roll again.
Got a lot of gators out this way.
Definitely need a drink after this.
All the Brocodiles?
Yeah.
Some. Usually they're traveling singles, but once in a while you see a pack, like 3 or 4.
Are they collectible when they're in a pack or?
No, but they're hard to open.
Yeah. Yeah.
Tear here my ass.
Just one success.
One success. Yeah, you can still smell them. You're heading in the right direction, but
Okay.
it smells like maybe they're going this way a little bit. So you can smell them a little stronger, so you might be catching up to them.
Oh, might be catching up to him.
All
Good
right.
job.
All right.
About 5 years from now.
So,
5 years from
that's going to be a couple more clams, folks.
All right.
So you guys keep sailing throughout the day. Other than that, is there anything you guys wish to do or want to do? I don't know if anybody has any way to try and scry or contact anybody, or otherwise.
No, I
it's
don't have
just
anything like
following
that.
along for a little while with.
I'll just be playing a drinking game with somebody.
Okay.
Myself.
Probably. Probably.
Oh, really good at it. Me.
Yeah, I'll bring. And then I'll learn how to sail too. I'll be learning this.
I'll
You
just,
want to try and learn how to
Yeah.
sail?
I'll just be lounging and listening to accordion music while Mr. Picasso over here draws me like one of his French girls.
Poopalangelo, Picasso,
Angelo. Picasso.
Vincent Van I Go.
And I go.
Yeah. So, all right. Anybody who wants to learn the trade boating can take this time to study and learn. And if you want to pick up that skill when you have points, you're more than welcome to.
All right.
If you don't
Never know
want
when you might need
to,
that.
don't worry about it.
I'll be doing some more studying along with the crew to
Okay.
increase my.
Okay. You're going to learn a lot about booze.
I'm learning all
You're going
about
to
the
learn a lot
booze.
about poop statues.
Yes.
And you just focus on smelling.
Yeah, or I'm up by the navigator or whatever.
Yeah.
I might just watch him what he's doing.
See what he does.
Yeah.
Okay. All
I'm
right.
up in my weirding skill.
There we go.
Okay. So basically, you guys travel on for a little bit most of the day, and just about sunset. And sunset seems to come earlier than normal out on the ocean or out on the river or whatever this body water you are. Seems to be getting dark earlier. And even the Captain Pudbucket's like, it's kind of unusual. It shouldn't be getting dark this early.
Well, it is of the day.
Oh,
I
you're
think
right.
we might be
getting
getting
closer.
close. Yeah.
Maybe that's it. All right. Well, let's keep chasing them down.
Yeah.
About an hour passes, and you start to smell that smell real strong, and you
Ooh,
do
that smell.
go ahead and roll your smarts.
Can't you smell that smell?
I thought it was a statue or something.
No, this is different than the statues.
Oh.
Nope.
Okay. You smell the smell of that decay, that kind of.
I'm
of the
smelling
days.
something like the K.
Or
Okay.
to J, or to X, or to Y. you
That's
know.
right.
So anyway, you definitely know you're getting caught up to it, and probably just before, looks like it's getting really dark all of a sudden, and it's getting to be dusk, and just before sunset, you can see up in the distance, all of you can see, you smell it, but everybody else sees a little ship on the horizon. And it looks like you're finally catching up to them. It's a dark spot, maybe with some tattered sails up there, but that has got to be the ship.
It's actually a miniature ship.
Yeah, it's, you get up to it, it's only
10 yards
roughly
away.
this tall. So as you guys sail on, you start to catch up to this ship. It is pretty much nighttime, so the captain's like, well, I don't know if you want to light any torches so we can see what we're doing, or you want to try and sneak up in the dark, be a little tougher to steer.
Well, as long as there's nothing to run into, I can just scent our way to it.
That works. Yeah, why don't we do that?
Yeah.
All right.
The stealthier, the better.
You can smell your way like, oh, look out, there's something in the water. No, that's a barrel. Never mind. Sorry.
That's
But-
a dolphin.
That's a dolphin. But as you guys,
Tuna free.
You're free.
he's in the net. Help me. As you guys get closer to the ship, you can see it, and it's basically looks kind of like a classic pirate ship. It's patched together with like mismatched boards holding stuff together. The tatters, the sails are in tatters. It just looks very ominous and creepy. You do see some light from inside. It looks like flickering, like it's candlelight or something. So you can't really make out anything on deck at this point, but you might hear some movement on deck over the waves, things getting shoved around or crates being moved or something, but you're not sure until you get closer. But as you guys get up there, he's like, well, how you want to do it across the ship? Yeah, I got a dinghy if you want to ride it.
Well, that's all I got. I don't have anything.
What?
I
We're
mean,
going
I can
try-
float across, swim.
Yeah, anybody can swim across, or we got a dinghy if
Well,
you want to get over the boat.
you got sailing and that sort of business, don't you?
Well, sailing, but that's just to operate the boat. It's not to cross. Well,
Well, I got the dinghy. You can go down there, row over, and
Boat,
then
sail
climb
the
the boat.
dinghy.
you can. You got enough giggities to ferry us across ship to ship,
If we all pile in the dinghy, maybe.
and they just carry the dinghy.
Nah, I don't know if they can carry it, but they might be able to push it.
Well, we can row, can't we?
Yeah.
Do I have to
He's
have
like,
sailing for
There's
rowing?
oars. No.
Okay.
No.
Well, I'll row.
Boating is more like sails and
Oh,
things
all
like
right.
that.
We'll just take a little dinghy over there.
Anybody can row.
Just don't make any sounds.
Right. Row slow.
No, I don't want it dinging.
Oh, no, it doesn't ding.
What's a dinghy? Why do you call it a dinghy?
Well, we'll put tape
It's a
all around
little
it.
boat.
Yeah, let's get some tape. Yeah, you're that.
You're a that.
I'm just weird, okay?
Well, do your weirdoing. Making sure it don't dingy ding.
Yeah, actually, as they lower the dinghy in the water, you could cast the spell speed on it.
Yes.
so it can move quicker.
Yep.
So, but yeah, who wants to get in the dinghy and who wants to swim?
I'll get the thing.
I'll get in the dinghy.
Dingy,
I can't
dingy's a
swim.
good idea.
Dinghy's a good idea.
Yeah, I can't swim. That anchor might not work well.
No, I'd leave the anchor behind.
Okay.
It's not going to help the giggities.
Also attached to the boat.
Right.
That's true.
Right. Okay,
Yeah, we
I'm
can
leaving the
detach
anchor
it.
then.
All right. Thank you. We need that.
You're welcome.
All right. So we'll be here ready to make a fast getaway
Good.
in case anything happens.
All right.
Now, before I do that, do you want us to wait for you to get back here?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Just
Good
checking.
idea.
Making sure that's in the clam allotment there.
Yeah. Yep.
Turn the boat around. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. We're getting ready to hightail it. Hopefully you'll be back.
Well, don't hightail it until we get back.
Right.
All right.
Or low tail it or side tail it or any
All right.
sort of tailing.
How about 5 more clams?
All right.
It's like a holding fee.
Yeah, I'll reach in.
Yep.
He's like, all right, and there's 75 clams.
19.
He's like, all right, that'll cover it. We'll wait for you. So they lower the dinghy off the side of the boat, and they're a ways away, and they're like, all right, you can climb down in there and get in. Are you going to cast speed on the boat then?
Yep.
Okay,
While we're rowing,
you can. And as she does that, you find out it's like, row, move about 30 feet, row. I mean, you're like, whoa, this is... So, yeah. So as you guys row across to this boat, you see it getting closer, and yeah, you can start seeing stuff moving on board, and maybe some stuff through the portholes on the lower decks. One thing you notice are shapes up above. Looks like peeps are moving around up there, but they're moving kind of slow. But you also see peeps that are kind of like, they must be wearing some jazzy shirt or something, because it's like, ooh, it glows. It looks neat. It's like shimmery.
David Bowie.
All I see
David
is
Bowie in the hunger.
all I see is glimmery silver. I can't see anything else.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I'm colorblind.
Oh, yeah. So basically, as you guys get up to the boat, you're looking up. It's pretty intimidating. There's lots of spaces and cracks in the boat. There's handholds you can climb, or, you know, you can find a porthole that's really low that you can get in, like the cargo hold, maybe. So how do you guys want to approach this? And you can row right up to the boat and kind of like put the oar through the anchor, and then slide it into the slot of the boat, kind of like keep it there.
All right.
So however you guys want to go aboard.
Fire way up or go on and fire way down.
I think it'd be a good idea.
Why don't we try and sneak in too?
Yeah.
And I'll put
Yeah.
passive visibility.
Okay. Yeah.
Now,
Oh, you're pretty good at that.
I'm just stealth.
I will wiggle my way
You're
into one of
good at
the
my imagination.
holes in the side of the ship.
Okay.
I'm going below decks directly.
Okay. So the smell basically just disappears, almost like Frodo Baggins.
Mm-hmm.
He just he's gone.
And I feel him when I.
Squinch pokes you right in the head.
Ow! Ow! That's my nose.
It's all your nose.
It's all your nose.
So you're invisible. You're gonna basically squirm your way through one of the holes right there and go to the cargo hold. You guys are gonna climb. Okay. Now, are you climbing stealthily?
Yes.
I'm assuming.
Yes.
So I'm going to make you roll stealth instead of climb. This is pretty easy to climb.
Suppose that's something we have to have, huh?
Yeah. If you don't, it's your it's a D4 minus 2 plus your wild die.
Oof.
D4 minus 2 plus my wild die.
Whichever's high.
Now, does the wild die get a -2 also?
Yes. Yeah, it does too.
I might as well bring a megaphone. I'm like 2.
3.
Yeah, I'm a 2. I'm not doing very well.
All right, so you just roll climb, you said?
Stealth.
Stealth.
have that.
And it's D4 minus
D4
2.
and your wild die, but it's -2 from your roll.
So a 2.
All right.
We're good at this. We're good at quiet.
You guys, he's like, maybe we should use stealth. Yeah. Clank, rip, dunk. Your war spork is like bouncing as you climb.
All that ale I drank all of a sudden.
You burp. Yeah, you're kind of
I
like.
think this is pretty stealthy.
So you guys are not being overly quiet. How are you gonna get up there? Are you gonna climb?
Did you say we can go in?
Yeah, there's a couple holes you could probably fit in through the porthole. You just
Try
have to
and fit
climb
into
up
the
like
porthole.
3 feet and get in the porthole.
Yeah, I'll try and do that.
So you're gonna do that. Okay. You guys climb up the side of the boat. Okay. For you two, you're gonna go through a hole and you're gonna go through a porthole. As you guys kind of get in there, you kind of splash down in the cargo hold. It's pitch black in here. You've got a little bit of moonlight coming in, but not much, so it's pretty hard to see. But it sounds when this water splashes like you're in a pretty big space. But it's about ankle deep in water in this part of the boat. So if you have any kind of light source or if you just want to fumble your way around, you
Can
can.
just sit down in the where we're at?
Yeah, you guys are both down in the cargo hold.
Okay.
So sounds like it's a big empty spot, but it's dark in here. So
I'm going to try to activate a light source. I can find a torch or something.
okay. You'll have to
Whatever
fumble around and see if
Yeah.
you can find something like that. So go ahead and roll your smarts.
I'll try and help. Can I help him find something?
Yeah, you can.
No, just a 3.
Okay.
Feeling around the wall looking for a light switch.
1 success.
One success. Okay. You're kind of fumbling around. You're not. There should be one right over here. And you kind of like, well, I'll go the other way. And about 2 feet away, you're like, ooh, what's this? That feels like a torch. So you can pull it up out of the
I'll
holder.
pull up and was like, Psst, over here. Like over here.
Watch,
Here, you
watch,
can
watch.
use that.
Okay. So
How do you light
you
it?
do an unlit torch. You're like, thanks.
I have the matches.
I'm sure you probably have something that you can scratch and
I don't think
light.
I actually have.
Sniff. Scratch and sniff.
Something to scratch and sniff.
Oh, wait. Wait, does that pull out a candle? Here, use this.
So where's he? You an unlit torch here, and you're like,
Actually, I like the
and
torch.
then he light the candle. Ah. So it's kind of like,
Yeah.
thank you very much. Let's go. As you're in the big cargo hold, so like the whole bottom of the ship, basically, and you do see what looks like a little staircase, wooden staircase, more like a ladder that goes up to a little landing, and there's a door right there that probably leads to the regular part of the ship. And as you look up, you can see from the moonlight, you see the little grate of what looks like the cargo hold where they lower it down in here. But you notice that there's a grate and then there's an open, almost like a balcony. So there is a second deck to the like a lower deck.
Yeah.
So, but you can't really see anything looking up.
Okay. Slowly make our way over to where it goes up to the second deck.
Okay. So you guys get to that staircase, and it looks sturdy enough. So you start to climb the staircase. When you get up to the landing, there's a door. You kind of open it. It sticks, but it's not locked. And you kind of push it, and it starts to open. And we'll leave you guys there. So up on deck, you guys kind of climb your way up to the top. It's like, we'll be real stealthy. Clank, burp, slip, ting, sploosh. I'm climbing. You get up. That was a lot harder than I thought it was going to be.
That sounds like it was a good idea.
So as you get up there, you all kind of like lift and look up the deck. Immediately make a spirit check.
Oh, yeah. Ooh.
Don't forget your wild die.
Yeah, that was a 2. I got 1 and a 2.
1 and a 2 and a
4 and a 6.
Okay.
3.
3. Okay. So the
Six.
first thing you see.
That one can roll again, actually.
Yeah, that's right.
Oh yeah.
3.
Okay.
So 9.
So Jitter's like, oh, cool. You guys are like, well, here we are.
What is that you?
So what you see on deck are the lowest form of unlife, which are basically zombies. There's croaches, there's a couple flues. They all look like they're rotted, falling apart. They're shambling around. They just look gross. And you're like, they're kind of moving boxes. Some of them are kind of milling about.
Now they're zombies. Remember, aim for the head.
This one, you see some of these moving around. And they look like ghosts, basically, but they're in an odd shape. They almost look like wisps of smoke, or possibly whiffs of something else. You know, they're just kind of like these. There's a lot of those around, kind of moving in. You see them pass through some of the zombies, pass through walls. There's one up there, kind of steering the ship.
Zombies pass through walls?
No, the ghosts.
Okay.
They're called oospookies.
Ooh, spooky.
Oospookies. So they're kind of fluttering about. And you're like, okay, there's probably like about five zombies on this deck, and probably about 7 oospookies moving about.
There's a horde.
Quite a bit. So, but you do see up there, you see the prow of the ship, and then you see like where the wheel is, and there's probably an oospooky steering the wheel. But you did notice as you were climbing there were portholes down below, like you're probably standing on the edge of one. So you're like, well, if they went into the cargo hold and we're on the top deck, there must be a middle deck. So if you want, you can kind of climb back down and go through one of those portholes and see if you can get on the next deck down, or you can go up on this deck.
Well, since I failed my spirit, I guess I'll just slink away.
Tie the rock onto a rope and play shoot gallery. Or,
I don't know if our weapons will fight the
yeah, I know,
whips.
but I feel this hole on it. I want to go in here and take a look.
Yeah, let's do the whole thing.
Okay, let's go in.
Yeah. Let's do the hole. We're gonna go down.
We're going down in the hole.
Grab the rock. Let's go in.
Okay. So you guys climb back down to those portals.
Yeah.
And it looks like 2 of the portals go into like a hallway, and 1 portal is kind of blocked off up toward the front of the ship. So you can go through the holes here,
Yeah, let's go.
and as you climb in, you're in what looks like a hallway, a wide hallway. It's got doors on it. So there's like 2 doors on this side and 3 doors on this side. Nobody in here. Nobody on this deck.
Okay. Where's that?
Is it dark?
No, in here it's got candles lit. So it's not bright, but it's not pitch black either. There are candles and sconces along the hallway.
All right. Well, where's that one that was blocked off?
I'm going to take one.
It would go to the door to your immediate right toward the front of the ship.
Let's go to that one, because that might be where he's held. Maybe we just grab him and go. Where the hell's everybody else?
Why don't you?
So you guys want to try that door?
Yeah.
Okay. You go over, you kind of like click, click. It seems like it's locked.
All right. I have lock picking, believe it or not.
As I say, I had locked in.
I've got crafty. I can make bobby pins. And it's into the rock.
That's right.
I popped.
Oh, God.
I popped again. I popped again.
I guess I don't need the bobby pin.
I got a 13.
13?
Yeah.
Okay. You kind of like, trust me. Click. You unlock it.
Oh, God, man.
Yeah, you probably
What's wrong
do.
with you?
You open the
Sorry,
door.
I just thought it's what it sounded like.
You open the door, and it's basically like a storeroom.
Yeah.
There's nothing in here, but there's another door right there that has a sign posted on it.
Sign say.
Sign says, "Prisoner, do not let go."
Pull it like a little piece of marker. Do not erase it.
Okay.
So let go.
Let go. Okay. All right.
I'll do that while they're coming in the room.
So you guys come in the room. Like I said, it's a storeroom. There's some extra candles and stuff in here. No food, nothing like that. If it is, it's gone rotten. But you see the door, and he's erasing the "Prisoner, do not let go." He's erasing "do not," so it says "let go." And does anybody close the door behind him?
She does.
And as you close the door,
I got the candle.
just as you're getting ready to close the door, you hear another door that you just, from the room you just came in, open. And you hear, actually, you feel something more than you hear it. You feel the temperature in the room go a little colder in that room. And you hear this,
Oh crap! What now?
and you close the door.
I smell delicious.
Okay.
Well, I do.
Sign's official now.
Yep. Okay. So you try to open the door.
Yeah.
It's locked.
Oh, and that one popped. Ha ha ha. 10.
Okay. So you open that door, and as you open it up, you see a cot, and on the cot, basically trussed up with a gag in his mouth, is Longface. He kind of looks over. He's like,
I'll just go like, oh, it ain't him. Search the door. Look at your face.
It's so long. Boy, the long face.
you guys downstairs, you open that door, and it kind of leads to another little staircase, and it looks like it goes up onto a deck. And in that room, there are candles, but you hear something moving around up there, and you hear something, but it's not like you. And then you hear someone say, "Someone's on the ship. Seek them out." And you see some of those spookies kind of go right by the staircase. And none of them come down yet, but they go right by the staircase. So, you guys, what do? You can kind of creep up the stairs and get a better look and still stay in the shadows a little bit, but...
Well, I'll put my candle out,
Okay.
and I'll kind of go up since I'm invisible.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
And I got stealth, too.
Okay. So, do you want to stay where you are for right now?
Hide my works behind me.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah, okay.
Right by your butt.
Bet your ass on fire.
So you creep up there, and as you get to the top of the steps, you're like, what the? Roll your spirit.
Oh, no. Yep.
Would you roll?
Double ones.
Double ones. That's snake eyes. Okay. Yeah.
No, it's more like a sneeze.
Okay. Oh,
Hey, what's beanies? How do you use the beanies?
Benny's. Yeah.
Bennies.
You can re-roll any roll.
Okay.
So
Oh, yeah. We
we'll
forgot
get a
about the
little
bennies.
bit of a penalty, but you can roll.
What's the penalty then?
Basically, you're gonna be like, "Holy shit!"
Okay.
That's, and he might hear it, he might not. So you still roll double ones. So there's
Ooh.
There you go. The exact opposite.
Ooh.
Okay, so that was what? 12, 17.
So you're like, yeah, you go up there. Holy shit! I farted. Wait a minute.
This time I do fart. Yeah, it goes out the other way.
But then you're like, wait a minute. I'm invisible. Screw this guy. Because what you see is this. It's like
What is that?
undead.
The one where
Twinkie.
your finger is?
Yeah.
Okay.
He's got the long fingernails and fangs.
I thought it was
Undead
decayed
Twinkie.
pickle or something.
No, it's they're called cream quaffers.
No.
They're
Sounds like
basically
something Mike would say.
vampires for cream fillions. So if they see a cream fillion, they're gonna drain the juices out of them.
So he's a cream.
He's a cream fillion,
Yeah.
and she's a marshmallow. So
Yeah, I'm
Yeah.
probably.
Oh shoot, they're in
they're
danger.
tasty. So this is basically Dracula for them. And he's got like the long he's got just like these kind of eyes. He looks like a moldy Twinkie. You know, he's got the green spots and stuff, but he's got the cape with the collar up and the Nosferatu hands, and he's just like, find him. And he's like at the other end of the hallway from where you guys are.
Okay.
And you're like, ooh, but I'm invisible. But now that you're fine, you're like, what do you want to do? You know he's
Is it
behind
just
you.
one or?
It's just one that you notice, but he's got like 3 of those ooze spookies with him. But they're kind of now
What's the ooze? Wait, the ooze?
ghost.
the ghost
Ghosts.
things. Did you see those?
No.
Let's see. These are ooze spookies. They look like almost like a whiff of smoke or
Okay.
a fart.
Okay.
Like stinky, stinky.
There's 3 of those.
There's 3 of those with him.
And when he says find them, they kind of start to move off through walls, so they're leaving.
Okay.
So it's just him, and he's kind of like, So what do you do? And you saw him like freak out for a second, and then just kind of like, well, you didn't see him, but you heard him fart. You must have freaked out. I heard you fart.
And you fell.
Defend.
I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna cast. Well, first of all, are the danged? Are they affected by stuff?
They can be.
So I mean,
certain things they can't. Like the ooze spookies, if they're intangible, you can't hit them. But if you use powers, sometimes that'll affect them.
okay. I will try and get right up to him, and I'll use my obscure, which is I just have what they say: eye-watering hot sauce, spicy.
Oh yeah, throw it in his eyes.
Yeah.
Okay, and you want to do that to cream coiffer?
Yeah.
Okay.
That vampire Twinkie Doodle.
All right. So you move up there. It's going to be your stealth, but this time it's going to be opposed. See if he can sense you or notice you. So,
You better roll good.
Here's another Benny.
I'll use another Benny.
Yeah.
Yeah, 4.
Okay. He got a 4 as well. So as you get up there close to him, he's like, and he kind of looks your way, and he's got those weird, like sunken in white dots for eyes, and he kind of looks in your direction just as you're getting up to him. And it looks like he's going to say something, and you go ahead and throw the thing in his face. So he's like, I sense, oh, that hurt. Like pepper spray. And he's like, oh, how dare you? So he kind of is distracted. So,
Okay, then I call out his name.
okay.
Now, what happens with visibility when you attack them? Do I come?
You can drop it. If anybody attacks you, it drops.
Okay.
But you can drop it whenever you want.
Okay, so I can still have it on then.
Yeah.
You can.
Okay.
Until somebody actually finds you and touches you, hits you, then it's like,
Kind of like
oh,
tag. Kind of like tag.
yeah, pretty much.
Okay.
So you're going to call for
Yeah.
Snagyorth? All right. So Snagyorth, you hear your name. What do you do?
head towards it.
Okay, so you go up the stairs and look. You see the same thing. Roll your spirit. Because you haven't seen it yet. And you guys in the room,
Yeah.
you hear a commotion out front.
I've got my knife out. I'm cutting him loose.
Okay, so you're cutting.
Ooh, I think you got it.
17.
Good.
You're like, here I come.
Van Helsing.
Yeah, yeah.
That'd be the worst thing if I come on up here.
He runs away, runs back down, shuts the door.
Holding out one of his sacred objects or
Yeah.
something. I
Yeah,
see.
you probably do. You probably have your human race symbol ahead of you.
I ate her.
Yeah. So yeah,
Who made it?
as you run up there, you guys hear this in the hallway. You're cutting him loose. You two make a notice check.
Okay, yeah.
And if you don't
one I
have
don't
notice,
get. I got
D4, your wild die -2.
All right.
Did they take your clams? Did they take your clams? I kind of gagged first.
He's like, no, they didn't take that. Just me.
Oh,
Just me. As Rob would say.
Well, that's good.
5.
What's not good? They think I know where something is. No, I don't know what he's even talking about.
oh.
I said he was going to keep me prisoner until I took him to it. What'd you guys get?
I got a 1 and a 0.
Okay.
I got a 4 and a 3.
Okay, so a 4, as you're kind of listening, you move up to the door. You do see what looks like a book on top of an old chest. And it kind of catches your eye because it has like this weird crest on it. And as you look, it has a title, and it says, The Journal of the Dark Lord Sebaceous Cyst. And it looks like an old book.
I'll just say I'm not noticing because I'm pulling out my crossbow.
Yeah, probably. Okay. So you continue to cut through his ropes, and he starts getting loose. He uses bear claws and rips through the rest.
Yeah.
It's like, no, they think I know where something is. This guy, and he wanted me to take him to it. I'm like, I don't know what you're talking about. And so you're coming with us till you take us to it. I've never even heard of this.
Well, you should have just told him and he let you go.
Well, he wouldn't let me go. He won't listen to me.
Well, because you didn't tell him.
I don't know what it is.
Hey
I don't
guys,
know where
I
it
found
is.
this weird book.
Hey, I found this weird guy.
I'm Jitters, by the way. Hi, Horseface. How you doing? Here's a book.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you.
She's okay.
All right. Well, I'm not. This is not good.
I know.
So, do you know? Have you ever heard of this thing?
Oh,
Okay.
well, yeah. I mean, we met her earlier.
Not that thing. The Baster of Destiny.
The what?
The what?
The Baster of Destiny. That's what he's looking for.
Oh,
What kind of fertility crap is that?
fertility. What the hell?
Well, apparently, it's something that I don't know, some relic or something that he's really interested in.
You would think it'd probably be in this book here.
Yeah, I bet it is.
Probably. I
I'll
don't
take
know.
that book.
We're gonna take that book.
All right, we're taking the book.
Okay. Okay, we're gonna go.
All right.
So you guys outside, you come rushing up with your human race.
Can
You're
I
like-
hear them saying?
Yeah, you're right in the same room with those two.
got
Can
the
I
book
roll
in my
notice
cab, so
again?
We're good.
You can.
And I'm going to spend a penny if I don't get it.
Okay.
Spend a penny. Come on. I don't know why I'm bothering. I can't get it.
Might as well spend your bennies. You got 3 of them.
Ooh, cool. You got one.
That
Oh,
one
that
popped.
popped.
Okay, so I did get 4.
Okay. So yeah, you saw the book. She had
She
the
put
book.
it away.
She was getting ready to put it away.
I'm going to take it back out. Start looking through it.
Okay. Yeah, you start flipping through it toward the back. Actually, you open it up.
Find the index.
And you notice in very
Baster.
creepy, like scrawly handwriting, very gothic, it's like the autobiography of Sebaceous Cyst. And then it's got the table of contents. And at the bottom it says, in like chapter 11, bankruptcy. Chapter 12 is the Baster of Destiny, my life's quest. So you flip, and he basically puts his journal entry in there. There's this thing called the Baster of Destiny. It's like a giant turkey baster. What you do is it was created by a creamfillian, an ancient creamfillian who was a zazz waggler. Waggled all kinds of zazz, magic stuff. And he had he was like a weirdo.
Live
basically-
disconnected, couldn't connect.
Oh no.
It says
TikTok.
That's on. Oh, that came up a while ago.
So anyway,
If you don't have it in front, it'll pop it.
oh,
You have to have it centered in right there all times, or it's like, you don't look at me.
so basically this
I'm gonna leave.
this ancient cream fillion, he was a Weisenheimer named Low Fat, and he took a baster and infused it with powers, and it was ancient powers. And what you do is you take this baster, if you insert it into a peep's orifice, any orifice, and squeeze it, it will undo some past event from your life. So like if you had twins and you're paying child support and clams and you don't want that, you could stick this in your mouth, in your ear, any orifice, squeeze it, and it would erase that event from your timeline.
Okay.
If you had become somehow of the danged,
Dang.
you may be able to erase that event from your timeline with this thing. You wouldn't be of the danged anymore.
Oh, that sounds like a good thing.
If you wanted to actually speak English, you could use it to do that. But
I never learned.
Oh, wait. Could that bring back the humans?
no, probably not. Nobody wants that.
Thing
Except
is,
for him.
this could be a loaded gun a little bit.
Hey, Beth, how are we? Cody Lake.
Oh, hello.
Hello.
Who's Beth?
Don't know.
I'm not bad.
The wrong number.
Well, we are fine. I'm great.
If it undangs, the thing is it going to bring back the good danged or the bad danged or the really icky danged?
I think I'm not there.
It's gonna
Yeah.
undang them.
Oh,
So they want
All
to be
right.
danged.
So you don't know why he's after this thing? Maybe it's good. Maybe
We
it's
could
really
just
bad.
go around, if we could find this thing, we could go around shoving it up their orifices and make them undanged. But
make them easier to fight.
Sorry, I can't talk.
Yeah.
Asshole.
So he said, but I don't know where this thing is. He thinks I know. I've never even heard of this thing.
Oh, hang on, let me see the book.
Okay. Now,
Things are
outside,
destined.
so you go up, you've got your
Oh.
human racing thing, and he's like, ah, and he rubs his eyes, he's doing the, and he kind of backs away from it. He's like, what are you doing here? Who are you?
I am the great Schneggers.
Dog, mister.
And what are you doing here on this ship?
Proselytizing for the return of the humans.
That's annoying, but why?
So people like you.
Well, I don't think it's happening today.
It's gonna
It's about the extended car warranty.
Yeah.
about our friend.
And your extended warranty on your ship. Have you had your contract?
It's long past. Don't even worry about it. Like, hang up.
You guys find me anyway.
He's like, well, this is all fun and games, but I have things to attend to. If you'll excuse me. He does this. You're standing there, he's like, if you'll excuse me. Tries to get around you in the hallway. Like he doesn't want to touch that thing. He's like, excuse me. So, pardon me. Excuse me. Now. And he stalks down the. Once he gets around you, he starts stalking down the hallway.
Is he coming towards me then?
He's coming towards you, and he's coming toward the door next to the one you just came up. So,
Stop there.
I would just attack him from behind with my trap.
okay. And you yell, stop there. He's like, who said that? Ah! All right. Go ahead and roll to attack, Dennis. And what are you going to do when he gets up there?
Yeah,
Do I
beat the
get to go
creep
before he
Billy on
does, or is he going right now? He's going right now.
He's going to go right now.
Okay, I'm gonna wait. So
Okay.
See two.
Okay. So you, tap, tap. He's like, Who said that? Yes? Oh, it's you. Who said that?
That's for the thing. Oh, well,
He probably does. Well, you give me the heebie-jeebies.
I am the great and holy ghost.
ooh.
You have stolen something from us that we want back.
What is that?
A horse. A horse is a horse.
Well, of course, of course. He basically,
Okay,
a horse.
That is the talking horse.
But isn't. That is.
It isn't that is. You're talking about Mr. Ed.
I don't know his name. I can't remember his name.
Longface.
Longface.
Longface. Where is he?
He's right in this room, but you're not the greatest ghost. You're not the Holy Ghost. You're not any kind of ghost. I know that.
Well, that's judgmental.
Well, it is, but I know ghosts. Look, Charlie, one of the spookies. That's a ghost. You're invisible, obviously.
Is he a tuna?
A tuna? No, he doesn't know anything about pianos.
Charlie. Sorry, Charlie.
Yeah, he doesn't know anything about pianos. Sorry, Charlie, get out of here. Oh, okay. So he's like, no, I know you're just invisible. You guys hear this going on outside.
All right.
Longface is like, I think we should get the hell out of here. Rawr.
All right. Put the book away. There's anything else over by that chest?
Not really.
All right. Okay. Well, I put the book away, so I don't know.
Yeah, she put the book back in her backpack.
Yeah. I'm just gonna go over there. Ready?
He's like, yeah, sure. You first.
All right. I just kind of swing the door open and walk out.
Okay. Where you are, facing off against him, and you're kind of behind him, the door to your right swings open. You can see Ho Ho Jojo.
Can
And
I
behind,
roll to see him? Because I haven't seen him yet.
yeah, you guys can roll your spirits. You'll see these guys in that room
I
coming
got a
out.
5. Is that
You got a 5? That's good. You're like, oh,
Oh!
yeah.
Pop
Here's
one,
the sweet and Twinkie.
pop another.
The holy hostess.
Actually, you
13.
and you can make a smarts check. What'd you get?
13 because I had 2 pops. With
Okay,
the, well,
yeah, you're like, oh, look at that guy.
Yes.
How'd you do on
I
your
got a 5.
spirit? No?
So what are we doing again?
Well, hold on.
Smarts, I got a 4.
4 on the smarts, but you didn't make your spirit?
No.
Okay. You and Longface immediately do the Scooby and Shaggy and stay back there. You know a little bit more about the cream coiffers because of your race. You know,
There's posters of them in your little schools.
yeah,
Stay away from these.
don't take candy from this guy.
Quaffer danger. I know.
Coiffer danger.
Don't talk to coiffers.
Don't quaff the street.
Okay.
Yeah, so you and Longface in the corner. I'm kind of looking at this thing going like, what kind of rotted Twinkie thing is this?
Okay. You know some
This is
things
new.
about its weaknesses.
Huh?
You know some things about its weaknesses. And in that storeroom, it looked like it was a pantry at one point because there's no food, but there's some jars there. But you didn't look at the jars.
What?
One of its weaknesses is, of course, sunlight. If you get in sunlight, it's just going to shrivel away to nothing. That's it. It also has a weakness, which is staleness. So a cream coiffer must sleep in a sealed tomb by day, or it will begin to grow stale, losing 1 die of strength and vigor every day until it hardens completely and becomes immobile. So somewhere here, he's probably got his tomb. It also has a weakness of rolling pins, because it's a cream fillion.
Yeah.
So, again, probably for symbolic reasons, cream coiffers can be wounded by zazular rolling pins. This includes weird rolling pins and rolling pins upon which the smite power has been waggled. Additionally, cream coiffers are repelled by rolling pins of any type if such devices are held aloft in a confident manner. Coiffer must win an opposed test of spirit or be unable to attack the bearer of the rolling pin. So not only holy symbols, but the rolling pin itself is like the cross to Dracula. Its other weakness is jelly. For some symbolic reason, cream coiffers are unable to cross lines or circles made of jam or jelly.
Okay.
And you just came from the pantry and there were some jars in there. You don't know if there's anything like that.
I can make rolling pins.
Yeah.
I got crafting.
I get all
Better hurry. So anyway, you know that weakness about this thing.
Yeah.
It also has the power to use puppet on creamfillions if you stare in its eyes.
Oh boy.
So it's like mesmerized. So you're like, oh, 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 that guy over there.
Yeah.
So you don't look it in the eyes.
Okay.
Same with you. You're probably like, don't look it in the eyes. So basically, it's stands as opens the door. You open the door. Ha ha. He's like, ah, there you are.
Nope.
I'll get you and your little horse too.
Where do you jam?
So
Make some rolling pins.
basically, there you are. Nope. Thud.
Running into the pantry,
kinda
I
pauses.
snap off a couple of like table legs and I with my
He
face.
kind of pauses and looks back at you. And, well, where were we? Oh. So you try and hit him again.
You want to just let him hit him this time because that was hilarious.
I got a 4.
Oh,
I didn't think it was that funny. You got a 4?
Yeah.
So you clock him. Okay. So your damage would be your strength plus probably, I'm assuming, unless you have it written down.
Yeah, strength was 6.
That's what I thought. Okay, so go ahead and roll your strength.
Strength.
All right, where were we?
Is that just a straight die, or do I also roll a wild die off?
You roll your wild die as well.
That's what I say. So 10.
10. His toughness is a 10. So you basically, where were we? Whack! And he's like, oh! He actually isn't shaken, but he kind of like staggers back, like, that hurt. God! And he immediately is going to attack. So at this point, we are going to go into rounds because I have a feeling there's a lot of stuff that's going to happen. So, do you guys have a deck of cards out by chance?
Oh no. But I get one.
Everybody gets one single card.
Mike's got it.
Oh, okay.
It's not going to deal them in yet.
Or if you get yours, you can.
Whoever
Yeah,
gets it
Lord
first.
He's got Lord of the Rings.
Oh, same as me.
Yep.
Okay, so everybody draws one card.
Yep.
One for
I get my own deck. Okay, everybody get a card?
Yep.
Okay, aces. Kings.
I do.
King?
Yep.
Okay, what are you going to do?
I'm gonna go ahead and throw my rock.
Okay, now the door is closed.
Oh
So,
dang it! Can't do much, can I?
yeah. Unless you want to run up and open the door.
Yeah, I'll probably run up and open the door.
Open the door and throw the rock?
Yep.
Okay, so you can run up, open the door, and throw the rock. Yeah, I'll let you do that in one action. That'd be easy enough. Go ahead and roll your.
Because he opens the door. No, it's something else different. Ooh, slam.
How many people are in there?
Shut the door. Didn't they all come out of the door anyway?
No, he just opened it and you saw them all in the room, and then he shut the door. So roll
Yeah, he
your
said, nope.
throwing.
Throwing. Okay, hang on.
Nope.
Where were we?
Where were we?
Let's see. Throwing. I've got shooting,
I'd be throwing. You're not actually launching at anything.
so I'm gonna have to use my 4 with my wild card because I don't have throwing.
Yeah.
Is it the 4 -2 -2? Or?
I mean, did you think
Yeah.
shooting was throwing, or
Yeah. Would you have taken throwing instead of shooting?
you don't
shooting's
have
actually
anything to
shooting a
shoot,
gun.
do
You
you?
don't actually have a crossbow or anything, do you?
No.
So change that to throwing.
Okay.
I think that might be a confusion thing.
Yeah, I think so too.
So now you have throwing.
What do I do with this? Oh yeah.
Yeah.
You're trying to load it into it.
Where's the trigger?
It's the trigger.
Alrighty, kids.
Trigger with rocks.
Why does this rock have a grip?
Ooh, I popped. I popped on the wild. Doing it
Oh.
again. So that's 10, 14.
14.
You gotta shut the door when you're done. It's like, what is going on?
14?
Oh wait, you don't.
No, wait a
add,
minute. It's an 8.
You don't
Sorry.
add the 2 dice together. You just take the
Oh.
highest one.
No,
So
I
you have
screwed up.
10.
I screwed up.
Oh,
I got an 8-sided. Never mind. So we'll take it as it is there. 7 on this.
Okay.
So
Good enough. You hit.
I hit.
So your strength plus your, I think it's what, a D4 for your rock?
Rock, it's strength plus 2.
Oh, strength plus 2. So make a strength check.
Okay.
You do not add your, yeah, you do add your wild die to this. Add them together.
7,
Or no, take your highest. I'm sorry. Take your highest on your trait.
5,
5 plus 2,
7.
7. Okay. So basically, he's like, where were we? Pow! Ah! Door opens. Boom! Shuts the door. He's just like, this is getting really old. So he stands there. All right, that was kings, queens, jacks, 10s, 8s.
9.
Oh, 9. I'm sorry. I didn't want you to go anyway. Okay,
9.
Squeech, what do you do?
See her do that, and I remember the jam thing, so I'll look around in the pantry.
Okay. So I'm going to say you and Longface are going to look for jam.
Yeah.
So, I'll have him. This. Oh,
And knowing Nene, I might search him too, because
he probably does. Yeah. Yeah. He's like, hey, I found some dollars of jam. And you pull into his back pocket. Go-gurt. That might be close. I don't know. Anyway, you guys look for jam. All right. So now 8s.
Yes.
Okay. You had an 8.
Yeah. What does lower boost do?
Oh, you can choose to lower or boost a trait.
Okay.
And that's for you, for anybody.
Okay. I'm gonna lower his. Strength, I guess.
Okay. All right. And I think. Let's see.
A Thorn says, "Holy hostess! Oh my god, I love that."
Holy hostess.
holy ho ho.
Boost low trait. Okay. Roll your smarts.
With the wild?
Yes.
And do I use my bonuses?
I'll allow it.
Because I get, because is this for spellcasting or?
Yeah.
Okay, so, +1 for spellcasting because of snaz.
Yeah, that works.
So
Basically,
now does that just add, what does that do?
for every success or raise, you subtract a die type. So if you get a success and a raise, his die type will drop by 2.
And what are you lowering?
If you get
No, but how's my plus? The plus, do I just add that to each dice then?
Yeah, no, whatever your highest is, because that's
Okay.
what you're going for. Just add +1
just
to
add
it.
it to your highest.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
What's he doing?
lowering his strength trait.
So 7.
7
7
plus total.
Yeah.
total. Okay, so that's going to be 1.
It's like, don't touch me.
I don't actually touch it. I actually kind of blow.
Yeah.
No, it's just the dust. It's a dust. It's not goobers.
It's still.
It's like it's freaking fairy dust.
Nasal dust.
Nasal dust.
And it smells like Lumburger cheese.
Yeah.
Skylight. That one movie.
He basically. Ow. Open the door. Clock. This is getting old. Oh, his coat is really heavy. So anyway, all right. So you do that. 8.
Yeah, I had another 8.
That was.
Oh, you had an 8 too. What?
All right. All right, we need rolling pins and jam.
Longface like, we found some jam.
Give me that.
Okay.
Gotta grab that.
You can grab one of them. He's got like 3 jars.
Yeah,
So you
grab a
grab one of
jar.
them.
She shut the door, right?
She shut the door.
All right. Now, do I know if I put jam on my weapon, will that help or not? It's more of a barrier.
It's more of a barrier.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
like a circle of salt over
Yeah.
the jam.
All right. All right. I'm gonna get up to the door and yeah. What do you?
Okay, Jimmy Stewart, what you got?
Yeah. Well, I think that all day. All right, she shuts the door. I open the door. I go out and I'm gonna like run around, just run around him.
Okay. All right.
She shuts the door. I come back. "Ah!"
And I just imagine if this is a cartoon, the door opens and this little ho-ho comes out with the train sound effect. As he just pours the jam.
Ring,
I hit him and he's like, ah.
ring around the rosy,
Yeah, you
the
do.
jam
You
a
do.
posy.
You're just running a circle
Don't
around
break
him.
the jam.
Break the jam. All right, so you do
Oh, but I
that.
got these crackers.
I know it's tasty.
Okay. Oh. Okay. After you blow the because he had an 8 as well, so you
Boy.
blow that in his face. You see him like kind of like seem a little weaker, and he's like, ugh. He ching, and these claws extend, and I mean he's like, ugh. He's looking. Well, he's basically looking at you. He turns to you, and he's like, "You'll pay for that." And he taps his claws like on the wall next to him, like, well, that was a letdown. And he looks at you and he's like, you did this. No, I didn't. Okay, so that was 8, 7, 7.
Get it into the jar.
He just likes to beat the crap out of his Twinkie.
Quit beating your Twinkie.
So basically, he's standing there like this. You did this, and you hand the jar to him, and he pulls his stick back, and you see the Sebaceous Cyst just. And just wait for it.
I got an 8.
An 8? Oh, you got an 8. And his
Yeah.
strength just dropped. Whack! He's like, go ahead. Clack! Oh. Take the horse and go.
Quit hitting like a
He
pinata,
doesn't know
we
where
gotta
it is
get outta here.
anyway. So, 6s. Do anybody else have cards?
No.
Okay. So, do you? Yeah, we can go into new rounds if you want. Everybody draw a
rounds or
new
what?
card.
Yep.
Okay.
Might as well.
Like same as last time.
Do I need to roll for the damage of that?
Oh, that was your to hit roll. Yeah, go ahead and
Yeah.
roll the damage. I'm sorry. I forgot.
I got a 6 and a 3,
So it's 9.
so the damage is.
Well,
right.
thick.
Yeah.
Well, you're
Yeah,
the 6
right.
pop,
Oh,
Yeah.
right?
Oh, true.
Okay, so 7.
So
7.
10.
And then is there plus damage to the weapon, or?
For the damage, do you add both dice together, or you just use your highest one?
Oh, you add them together?
I think. Yeah, I'm pretty sure you do.
Yeah. So
Oh, okay.
a total of 10.
Total. And again, because the toughness is 10. So he's like, anything else? He's like, yeah, go ahead. So yeah, it's like, yeah, go ahead, hit away, whack. Oh, ah,
Orc sparkles!
you really hit hard with that.
The humans shall have their time.
Okay, well, if you say so. Take the horse and go. He doesn't know where it is anyway. And now we start the next round. Aces, kings, queens, jacks, tens, 9, 10. Okay.
Here we go again.
Whack.
You guys ready? To get out of here?
Yep.
you actually see him like,
Probably got a Twinkie shiner by now.
He didn't hurt anyone, and we got our friend back.
You're from the. Ow!
from the room.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Are you ready to get out of here?
I don't know. Are we?
I guess not. What?
Like a pinata.
No.
Okay. He's kind of Yes, you're ready to go. The invitation is resolved. Forget it. Go.
All right,
Make up your mind.
Let's go ahead and go. We got what we came for.
All
Yes,
right.
please take.
You should
Looks
be
at the
paying
game.
us for our troubles, though.
What? Why would I pay you for this?
You stole our friend,
Yeah.
and then we had to pay to come get him.
But I didn't hurt your friend. And I would have brought him back once I was done with him.
Yeah,
How do we
probably.
You didn't ask.
All right.
Well,
fine,
why
we'll-
you want him anyway? He doesn't know nothing.
Well, I thought he did.
Why?
Well, he's a price of corn and he.
Jigs.
Oh, good. Oh, good. Be quiet. Be quiet now.
I actually turned mine off.
Visibility. Even the Sebaceous. Oh, nice robe. Yeah, well, he sailed those seas. The seas where this thing is supposed to be. I thought he knew where it was. I heard tales that he was involved in some mission to go get it years ago, but I don't know if that's true. But he did sail those seas. I know the name, and I never forget a face. Not that one. Not that one either. You look like someone.
Oh, no, just a similarity.
Okay.
Yeah.
You sure? Okay.
Just have
You just have the nose for trouble.
Yeah.
I've just got one of those noses.
Yeah.
He's like, but I thought he knew where this thing was.
Why do you want this thing? What is this thing?
That's for me to find out, for me to know and you to find out.
What's he looking for?
Turkey baster of justice or something.
The Baster of Destiny. Please say it right.
Gotcha.
What did you just say?
What? Gotcha.
What was that?
Turkey baster or what?
No, what did you just say? The G word.
G.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Gotcha. Jinx, be quiet. Get out.
I've ever heard of that before.
Jinx? Yeah, that's a
No,
game.
no. Either the turkey baster of justice or the
Baster of Destiny.
baster of destiny.
If you have, well, go ahead and roll. Everybody can roll their smarts if you want. Just tell me what you get.
3.
3, okay.
7.
7.
4.
10.
10.
5.
Okay. You 4 have heard of it. You've heard of the. It's kind of like this relic that's people go after. A bunch of Weisenheimers believe it's true, and treasure hunters have gone after it before, and nobody's ever found it. So, Jitters and Squitch, you guys have heard of it. You rolling a 7 and you rolling a 10, especially, know the same thing, but you also know that you know it has some sort of powers that could alter someone's life or something like that. You know basically what it does, where if you use it on yourself or someone else, it will undo an event from your life. And it could be, you don't know if it can be tailored. Like he could say, I no longer want to be danged, but I want to keep my powers. But I'm just not dead. That could be, maybe you can make that wish. You don't know. But like I said, you could, but it has to be an event from that person's life. So if you had the Baster of Destiny and one of these guys died, you put it in their corpse orifice and use your wit, they might come back. The event is they never die.
Here, check on this. You never die.
Oh, he died butt up. Perfect.
I wish I died. Get that thing out of my butt.
So, does have some pretty amazing uses.
I wish he wasn't dead. Oh, there's something on that butt. I wish I was dead. I wish he wasn't dead.
How long are you guys gonna do that?
Jinx.
Oh my God. Draw that one, honey.
Oh, good Lord.
With the Dutch boy.
Dutch boy.
So yeah, you have heard of it. You know that's what it is. But so do you guys go ahead and take Longface and leave the ship?
Well,
Yeah, we better let it go. We're done.
I'm going to look up at Longface and smile and show him my candle.
He's like, oh yeah, yeah. So he actually reaches into his pouch and pulls out probably a packet of gunpowder. He's like,
Oh, they're gonna blow stuff up.
so he's like, here.
Well, why do you want this thing?
Start the line.
Because they're still in the room.
You can start the line
Well,
in the
yeah,
room where
they're-
then we'll go out into the
No,
hall. and
basically, you guys are out in the hallway talking to him. You're getting ready to leave, and all of a sudden that door, and here comes Longface and Scoich. He's got a little bag with like black powder, leading him from the room, and he kind of like walks through the room to the door, to the exit, and he's like, "Hi," and she comes by, walks off, and you guys are like, "Yeah, let's leave now." You see the Sebaceous Cyst is like,
Good luck with that.
he looks and he's looking at the jam, looks at that, and lovely, delightful.
Well, why do you want this thing anyway?
I'd like to undo the fuse you just lit. How about that?
I didn't light it.
we're all gone, Mike.
Well, I guess we're leaving. Well, good luck with all that.
He is actually going to.
He's going to curse you. He's going to use his mesmerization.
Mesmerization.
Yep.
Go ahead, Mike, and roll your spirit.
Uh-oh. Well, I'm going to spend a penny. There we go. 6. 9.
9.
9.
He actually, you're like, okay, well, I guess we're going. He does the whole Bela Lugosi.
Yeah, bye.
We'll stop right there.
Yeah, bye.
And you're like, bye. He's like, you will stay with me and become of the danged.
I grab him by the ear.
And you have a choice to stay with. No, you've already left the room.
No, I did say I grabbed him.
Okay, well, as you're grabbing him, you kind of stop, but then you break his power.
Oh, okay.
You beat him by 1. So you have a choice to do whatever you want. He says, you will stay with me as my minion of the danged.
Yeah, your dental plan sucks.
You see him just, damn it!
Hang it.
Jinx! You leave the room. Jinx!
Jinx.
And as you guys start leaving the room, Nene's, or Longface pours out the rest of the bag. He's like, time to go. Is this your dinghy? It's nice. So you guys all pile in the dinghy, and you're going to use you still have your speed power. So you guys start rowing really fast. So you're like, it's like, and as you do, kaboom! You see the ship blow to pieces. And as it does in the background, you guys are like rowing in slow motion away from the explosion. But as it does, it explodes. You see like the spookies kind of like zooming off, like in Ghostbusters, like shooting off. And you hear the no. Yeah.
And now, high five with Nene.
Nene. Yeah. You guys high five. You see a couple, like you hear splashing, and then as you're rowing, something falls into your boat, and it's a smoldering Croach corpse.
Yeah.
One of the undead that just blowed up and landed in your boat. Foshaw's like, he screams like a cheerleader. You guys are like, whoa, dump it overboard.
No
So
hitchhikers.
Don't keep that one.
So you guys get back to the boat, and the captain's it's actually slowly moving, and then when he sees you, he's like, "Oh, stop!"
Like a relay track race.
Yeah. So they kind of like drop the anchor.
Yeah.
He's like, "Oh yeah, we were waiting for you."
Well, you were just getting out of the blast radius.
Yes, that's right.
Yep.
It's a good thing too.
Yeah.
That was a heck of a blast. So I guess you got your friend back.
Yeah, like 3 feet.
Your friend is 3 feet.
No, the
He looks
blast
taller.
radius was 3 feet.
Oh, the blast radius is 3 feet. I see.
He's two hooves and two claws.
No, I see. No feet at all. I got you. Well, welcome aboard. Welcome back aboard.
Yeah.
I guess we can return back to
I'll get my mug that I left on the deck and get another thing of ale.
Home games.
Picasso, I miss you.
Hey, you got a life preserver?
why? You're not overboard.
Huh?
You're not overboard.
Well, not yet.
Well, if you think you need one, I got one.
Give me some of that jam.
How's the jam gonna be in there?
It'll be on it.
Okay, so the epilogue is
I'm gonna put
the
jam.
epilogue is there's pieces of ship floating on fire in the water. You see the life preserver smeared with jam, and through it comes Lord Sebaceous. Cyst. Damn it. Good ending. So you guys get back to Farmer's Blow and get everything situated, and he's, Longface like, I don't know what he's talking about.
I don't know, we got his book, I guess. Did we
Yeah,
get
you
his
do
book?
have his book.
Yeah.
Oh, great.
Have to read it.
As you read it, it's going to be overly melodramatic and gothic about his life.
My captors left me without any food.
Well, I don't know about you guys.
Pretty
I
much.
think if I had something stuffed in my orifice that changed my past, maybe we should look for it. That's what it says. You put it in your orifice and it'll change something in your past, right?
Well, if you
Well,
want
it sounds like any orifice, so I guess you can be choosy.
Yeah.
Is there something in your life you want changed?
Well, I don't know, maybe.
You don't want to be cream filling anymore?
Oh, that's true. Or, human. Right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that wasn't an event. No, that's not an event in your life.
That can't
Was
be
it?
erased.
It's got to be an event in your life.
Well, maybe if I wasn't bored.
You would exist.
Well, I guess you can wish for it, but it sounds kind of strange.
Yeah. Yeah, it does.
Sounds kind of boring, actually.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I mean, if it's Tuesday, I don't know if you want to go looking for this thing, or we want to go drink beer.
Drink beer.
All right, okay.
So you guys can go drink beer, and that is you got Longface back, so good job.
one experience on that then? Or?
Let me see what it says. So I hope you guys had fun with that.
Oh yeah.
Oh, we did. That was great.
You did the jam on the life preserver. I'm like, oh yeah,
I had to do that.
damn it. So the good news is, Dark Lord Sebaceous Cyst did not die. That'll be fun.
But don't get a life preserver.
He's stuck in a life preserver.
And we have his book.
Yes. So that's great.
We have an enemy.
Maybe he'll team up with my nemesis.
Yeah, he might.
What was his name again?
The Dark Lord.
Oh.
The Dark Lord Sebaceous Cyst, which is a medical thing. But I thought it was such a cool sounding.
Oh yeah, that's awesome.
Let's see.
Well, while you're looking up experience points, thank you all for joining us Tuesday night for the Raconteur Society.
Yes,
Join
thank
us
you.
every Tuesday night live on TikTok, Clapper, Twitch, and Facebook, 6 p.m.-ish Central Standard Time. Where you can see us coming up soon is this next weekend, June 28th through the 30th. We will be in Davenport, Iowa at the Rimmer Center.
Yeah, not this weekend. Next week.
Next weekend.
Oh yeah. The weekend after this.
the 28th through the 30th. We will be in Davenport, Iowa at the River Center for the Planet Funk Con. We will be doing panels, maybe some Nerf duels, battles, stuff kind of thing. And then Labor Day weekend, we will be in Hannibal, Missouri for the Big River Steampunk Festival, the 10th anniversary. They'll be expanding the Wastelands this year, and they have added a new Renaissance Fair attraction. So hopefully we'll see you there. There we'll be doing a live audience participation show and Nerf duels, a murder mystery dinner,
A couple other
things. So you can come see us Labor Day weekend in Hannibal, Missouri. Also watch our YouTube videos. You can find all of our games, different games that we play, in all of our playlists in order, so you can watch the storylines. And thank you, Dale, for running the game tonight and for being our resident artist. Thank you, Dennis, for providing us with the Dragon's Den to play in.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mike, for your patience and and technical wizardry.
Yes, thank you.
And deep pockets.
Yeah.
Thank you, Brad and Anastasia, for playing tonight. And thank you, me.
Yes.
Thanks, Bobby.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Night.